Welcome back to German Chahar Academy. I'm Satendra Chahar, your German trainer. And today we are at Kapital 9, and that is the Conjugation von Sein. What is Sein? We'll see in this chapter. Actually, the German translation or literal translation is to be. In English, we call it to be, like I am. This am is what we need to understand. How do we say I am, right, in German? So let's continue. And like I said, the chapter's name is Conjugation of Sein, Conjugation von Sein. The first one that we have is Ich bin. What does it mean? I am. See, in English, we call it this one as Ich, that is I am. Ich bin. Okay, don't say I am bin. No, Ich bin. So whenever you create a sentence called I am this, I am this, I'm a teacher, I'm a student, you can say that Ich bin and then whatever you want to say about yourself. Ich bin. Remember that Ich bin is the one I am. So let's see some sentences for Ich bin so that you can remember Ich bin. This is my alias name, another channel. You can use your own name. And this is another way to say out your name in short. Ich bin and your name over here. Ich bin Sam, ich bin Rahul, ich bin Satendra, ich bin whatever your name is, Ash. So your name and you can add ich bin. This is the shortest and most informal way of saying out your name. Instead of mein Name ist oder ich heiße, you can say also ich bin, whatever your name is, right? Let's go for the next sentence. And here I'm going to talk about my profession. Ich bin Lehrer. Lehrer is a teacher. Let me just keep it here. Ich bin Lehrer. Lehrer is a teacher. This is for the teacher. You must be thinking, why haven't they mentioned I am a teacher? In German, for a profession, they don't use a. Like in English, say, I'm a teacher, I'm a doctor. We add, they don't add it here. In other things, they do. So, ich bin Lehrer directly. Ich bin Sam, ich bin Lehrer. Now you do it for yourself. Ich bin, whatever your name. And ich bin, if you're a student, ich bin Student. Oder whatever your profession is. So create your own profession, search about it. Of course, profession chapter will be separate, but you can create your own sentence. Ich bin your name and your profession. If you're a student, then you say student. Ich bin Student. For feminine students, we say Studentin. Okay? Ich bin Sam, ich bin Lehrer. Lehrer is a teacher. So this a person teaches. Let's go with the next one. The next one that we have is du bist. See, I'm asking you one thing, guys, to please keep creating tables and keep taking notes. Without the notes, you cannot remember them. You need to revise them. I can only make you understand. Revision is your part. So second one we have is du bist. Du bist. Remember ich? So ich was, ich bin, and we have du bist. Ich bin, du bist. What is du? Du is informal singular you. So when you know the person, in person, basically any person, and you want to call them you, so you call them du. Like we said, very close to tu, but not exactly tu in Hindi. So du bist. That means you are. So how can we translate this? Let me just erase this area and we'll clear it here. And we'll talk about literal translation is you are. So du bist is you are. Ich bin is I am. So am can be called as bin and are can be called as bist only for du. Not always are is gonna be same, right? So ich bin, du bist. Let's have some examples of you are. So we say du bist freundlich. You are friendly. Right? Some people say that about me. I don't know if I am, but du bist freundlich. That means you are friendly. This is the literal translation of friendly. Freundlich. Friendly. Okay? Du bist freundlich. That means you are friendly. And you can see here, bist is used, right? Ich bin and du bist. Let's go for the next one. If we do have next example over here, du bist sehr nett. This is easier to remember, guys, right? Now we're getting into a little bit difficult category, but fun category. That is creating sentences. right? So du bist sehr nett. Nett is nice, and sehr is very. I think you can see now what's the meaning. You are very nice. You are very nice. I hope somebody can say that about me. Du bist sehr nett. You are very nice. So, du bist freundlich. Du bist sehr nett. Today, when you meet a person who is learning German, even if they are not, say these things and tell them the translation, the English part, and they will be like, wow, thank you so much. Du bist freundlich. Du bist sehr nett. Please write it down in your notebook. And if you're not taking notes, you're making a mistake. You have to watch the video again. I mean, I don't mind it, but writing down what I'm saying will be helpful for later. Let's go for the next one. The next one we have sie, es. Sie, es, sie, es. That is he, she, it. He, she, it. So let's write it down first of all. He, she, it. My bad. So this should be it. He, she, it. This is your is basically. Ist. Sie, es is ist. So whenever you want to create a sentence for he, she, that he is a person, he is a nice person, whatever. So you say ist or sie ist, es ist. Ist is literal translation of is. Right? He or she or it is. Right? Let's have a look at few sentences based on that, and we'll see the first one. Sie ist langsam. Sie ist langsam. She is slow. She is slow. Langsam means slow. Okay? She is slow. Slow, not slow. Slow. Slow in the sense not that fast. Okay? The first sentence that we have. The second sentence that we have is about ist langweilig. Langweilig is another difficult word, but this means boring. Ist langweilig. Langweilig means boring. Now you're getting a lot of new words. Please write these down. Langsam. Let's see if you can remember them. These two words, langsam and langweilig. Langsam, slow. Slow. And langweilig, boring. Okay? So, ist langweilig. Important is that you remember ist and sie ist. Right? This you can practice later. Right. Let's go to the next one. The next one we have is another question. Another es ist klein. It is small. Like, let's say I have a pen which is small. So es ist klein. Es ist klein. Klein is small. Ist is, you know, is. Es ist klein. It is small. Es ist klein. It is small. Go for the next one. Now we're going to change our personal pronoun and the conjugation, which is wir. Wir is we. And sind is are. We are, we say in English. Here we say wir sind. Wir sind. Wir sind. Told you, if after S comes a vowel, mostly it is pronounced as Z. So this is sind, not sind. Wir sind. Wir sind. With me, guys. Wir sind. So if you want to say we are nice, wir sind nett. We are nice. Wir sind nett. Nett we already understood in previous sentence. Let's go for the next, or in this case example. Wir sind Studenten. So for single student, it's student, but as soon as we add en, that is students. So we add students. This is plural students. Sind is are, sind, and wir is we. We are students. We are students. Wir sind Studenten. I think you can say that when you're together, you have a meet, and when we will have a meet, you can say that wir sind Studenten und ich bin Lehrer. I'm a teacher, you are students. Right? So we are students. Wir sind Studenten. Let's go with the next one. The next we have another example. Wir sind verheiratet. Verheiratet is a little bit difficult. We can leave it right now. It means we are married. There will be a chapter about marriage, family. So we can see verheiratet later. For now, you remember wir sind. Wir sind. Sind is important. In fact, you can remember this one because you are all students. Wir sind Studenten. Okay, let's go for the next one, and that is ihr seid. What is ihr? Ihr is when you use you informal plural. Let's write it down first of all. You, which is informal plus plural. So that means I'm saying it to, let's say, 3 to 4 students. I can be a little bit informal because I do know these students. So I can say ihr seid nett. That means you are nice. For many people. If I want to say for one person, I'll say du bist nett. You are nice for one person. But if it's many people, I would say ihr seid nett. That means you are nice. Ihr seid nett. That means you are nice. Great. An example would be ihr sind Kinder. You are children. So let's say we have many kids, these guys are not, stopping. We can say you guys are kids. Ihr seid Kinder. Ihr seid Kinder. You guys are kids or children, basically. We can use the word children here. Kinder. Okay. So this Kinder is the plural version. Otherwise, we call it Kind. Kind. I think you have known this. You know this word from the Kinder chocolate. Kinder means kids or children. Okay. There's no children's. Okay. This is already plural. So ihr seid Kinder. Seid is are. You in the sense plural. Remember this you guys directly because so that you can say this you is plural. This is not singular you. All right. Next one that we have is ihr seid Indien. You are Indian. All of you guys, right? Let's say we are mainly Indian, people who are studying. If other people are watching these videos, I'm really happy. I mean, happy for everyone, but lots of love from India. And let's have a look. Ihr seid Indien. Ihr seid Indien. You all are, or you are Indian. Seid is important for us to remember. Indien we have seen earlier, right? Ihr seid Kinder. Ihr seid Indien. Very simple sentences. I think we all can remember. Now we have Sie sind. Sie sind is used for this Sie, which is small, is used for they. They. So this is they. They are. Sie sind. I know, a little bit boring now, but try to write down the rules. Later you will see this is very helpful. They are. Sie sind. If it is small, if it is capital, it becomes you formal. Singular or plural doesn't matter, but formal you. Okay. So let's have an example of Sie sind. Sie sind Ärzte. Now this is again a difficult one. They are doctors. Arzt is doctor. Ärzte is the plural of doctors. So Sie sind Ärzte. That means they are doctors. They are doctors. Like we had a meeting with the doctors. We were teaching them German. So we can say that. Sie sind Ärzte. Now why is it not capital? I mean not small because it is the first letter. Otherwise it is capitalized. But from this one itself, we can say they are doctors. Okay. Next one that we have is Sie sind glücklich. Sie sind glücklich. They are lucky. They are lucky. Glücklich is, you can see the word luck over here. This means glücklich is lucky. Sie sind glücklich. Okay. Next one we can see here, and that is Sie sind directly. Like I told you, there's no change in here, though in the word, but if you make it capital, this becomes you formal. And this one is again you are. When we say you are, that means we are not saying plural, but singular or plural doesn't matter, but formal. It's all about formal. So Sie sind. Remember Sie sind. Okay. So let's have a look at an example of this too. Sie sind betrunken. No, let's forget about this word. You will be confused. Maybe we have a better one. Sie sind sehr nett. This is easier. Betrunken, forget about it. So we can remember this one. This is easier. Sie sind sehr nett. That means you are very nice. By the way, homework, search about this word. and see what it is in Google. For now, remember, for you, singular, plural, formal, we use sind, and that is Sie sind sehr nett. You are very nice. Sie sind sehr nett. Right? So, and I think with this, we end our personal pronouns, right? And their conjugation with sein. So we have ich, bin, du, bist. All this is over. If you have taken notes, great. If you have not, watch the video again. Start from ich till sie. That is the last one. And you will see it will become easy eventually. Try to create one sentence for each. Things will become really easy. I hope you all enjoyed the video. See you soon, guys.